Greetings once again, super friends. Duuz-Diz-Din back with more of my adventures with Superman, where previously, after Clark was taken into space by Kara, Jimmy and Lois were desperate to get him back. But how? Hire Livewire, of course. Jimmy ends up giving up the rest of his money that he didn't spend in order to get Livewire's assistance, something that makes Livewire's girlfriend, Heatwave, didn't see that one coming, to walk away from the whole situation, feeling that it's too much trouble, more trouble than what it's worth, honestly. And in order to get somebody to pilot the craft, Jimmy calls in Monsieur Mala and the Brain, whose multiversal traversal didn't actually work out too well. So they ended up back in their home reality at some point, as they try to infiltrate Star Labs, with Jimmy doing his best to kind of keep Livewire from doing anything too drastic. Unfortunately, Amanda Waller and Lex Luthor, along with Deathstroke, are also visiting in order to check out Lex Luthor's new Metallo android. Sadly enough, things don't go to plan, and Waller susses out that something's up, sending Deathstroke after our heroes. Monsieur Mala and the Brain go off to do something else, while Livewire leaves Jimmy and Lois in the clutch, not wanting to be caught yet again. When they manage to get to the spaceship, they find that it's been gutted for parts. Lois has a bit of a breakdown, explaining that she broke up with Clark because of her own insecurity. Very typical thing in most relationships, as far as I know. But Monsieur Mala and the Brain come in, having salvaged several parts in order to get the ship back up and running, right before they're attacked by the Metallo bots. Thankfully, they're saved by Livewire, who had her own plan in the works. In truth, Heatwave was actually using them as a distraction in order to raid Amanda Waller's armory. But with her earpiece still in, Livewire overheard Lois's tale of woe, and, in a love story of her own, decided to come back and help out, and to screw over Amanda Waller. With Livewire and Heatwave's help, they're able to escape out into space. And thanks to the Brain and Monsieur Mala's modifications, they're able to open portals that'll help them get, hopefully, to where Clark is. And while Lois is determined to, and I quote, punch Kara with kryptonite, Jimmy wants to talk things out, especially once he pretty much admits that he went on a bit of a date with Kara, and Jimmy feels that Kara is simply just a bit lost on what the right thing to do is. However, their ship goes out of control and hurtles forth at an amazing speed, only to be caught by Kara. With Kara's own change of heart happening, will this unlikely group manage to save Clark? Join me as I find out, won't you? Jeez, that sting. Oh, he's gonna try to control him. I didn't know those headpieces could allow for control too, but it makes sense. The Black Mercy for the man who has everything. Dude, that's kinda messed up. Although, this is obviously not the Black Mercy from the comics. That was wonderfully adapted into Justice League Unlimited, I think? Yeah, a great story. Allows someone else to interact with memories. Interesting. Oh, okay. Brainiac needs something new. Very typical Brainiac, moving from body to body. How will he get out? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I was wondering, because this looked like the place where he fought Livewire, which is unfortunate, because we just saw her help out. And I have to wonder, she must know who Superman is with everything that Lois said. His death, a mental death, I guess. His weakness, kryptonite. Okay, the death of Clark Kent. Very ominous. Let's see how that goes. Also this, can Lois manage to talk things out and not be like her father? And she's already got the kryptonite. To find her. Jimmy, you down bad. Wow, she got in very easily. Aw, they're cute. Oh my goodness. Get to the point. Actually, you probably should go fix things, guys. This is your car. Oh yeah, that rejection malfunctioning. Is that how you justify it, Kara? Sweet baby girl. Not easy to know that a lot of what you've been told has been a lie. Going through the most painful moments he suffered. You also get to reuse a lot of animation with this. Oh god, Parasite. Jeez. I love that. Even Brainiac's like, where do you keep getting this strength at the last minute? What is this plot device bullshit? Power of his friends. The power of friendship. Oh, what memory is this? Oh, is this from when he was on the ship? Yeah. When he said he was looking for Clark's weakness. I didn't actually think he was gonna look in this capacity, but I guess he's right. Yeah. Going for the your friends are your weakness kind of situation. Oh, she has a lot of information. Man, you guys really just want to modify this ship. You guys can't help yourselves, can you? Yeah, she doesn't intend on leaving. Whole universe out there, Kara. You've only seen so much of it. Oh, already here. Won't Brainiac notice their approach? I get it, there is a moment where he lets his guard down, but still. Why do the space suits have cat ears? Those space suits totally have cat ears. What? Are those lights? And why is there oxygen on this space station? Are they already, to conserve power? Don't feel, admiration. Gotta get that leader of the planet thing sorted out. Aw, well, that's a good step. Aw, I mean, he told her something in a way that normal people would have understood what he meant. Oh boy. He's getting closer. This is one of the few Brainiacs that go right for the jugular. Gee, hid them from self? Oh, from the other part of himself. Getting psychoanalyzed by this thing is, not a great feeling. Like you love them, but you fear that they don't love you. Hey, but it's true. That's one of the biggest things for this Superman. That human connection. But most versions of Superman crave that connection. Oh, the whole plot of Injustice is the death of that connection. People around Superman are what shape him. Oh, God. Really? Of course. Moments he needed that reaffirmation. Just cycling through these misunderstandings. And to a certain degree, I appreciate that a lot of this are very easy misunderstanding. A lot of times we talk about certain situations where everything would work out if people just talk to each other. And people say that so often as a criticism, but you'd be shocked how often people don't actually just do that. It seems so simple, but things come up, people put certain things off, misunderstandings happen, suddenly an argument erupts, bridges are burned. If it's more than you think. Yeah. Wow. Even bringing up this moment. Brainiac over here being friggin' Twitter. He's not wrong. His love does make him vulnerable. Love, friendship, kindness is what gives me my power. Power comes from the heart. What? Mental manipulation. Oh, really? Come on, Clark, you were here. You know that's not what she said. We're really going with the dangers of AI angle. That makes a lot of sense. Brainiac? Gaslighting? Who would have ever thought? Almost as though he's a bad person. Yes, again, with how badly this place is falling apart, how is there oxygen here? I would have figured that would have been unnecessary to some degree. Well, then again, maybe there's some benefits to having an atmosphere in here. Is this the right place, or... Oh, he's back online. Book it! Yes. Rebel, Kara! Rebel! You're disappointing me. Kara, he's a bad dad. Unfit. The plants were unfit for anyone. Even the people living there. Come on, Kara. I get it. Some people in certain situations, they want to believe that, no, he's not always like this. He's been kind before. He's a good person and yada, yada, yada. But no. Sometimes that's all an illusion, a lie we tell ourselves to make it hurt a little bit less, you know? Or even mocking her. He found planets that she personally thought beautiful. He simply saw nothing of value and made her destroy them. It wasn't even that he was looking for these planets. He found planets that she admired, and he made her unknowingly destroy them. There's a gross amount of just, good Brainiac, but what a horrible person. Come on, Kara. Don't let him keep doing this to you. There it is. Now she's older now. She's able to make her own choices and decisions. Because when you're older, the more you start to question your parents. Was their way of doing things right? Was the punishments they dished out actually worth being punished for? So many parents will say, because I said so, without ever giving an explanation to their child. There comes a point where, because I said so, isn't good enough anymore. I'm really kind of enjoying this angle to Kara's story, just because it's such an interesting twist on things. Yeah, he doesn't want both Kara and Clark. He wants an upgrade. He wants a new Kryptonian, a more powerful Kryptonian, at least in his eyes. Come on, Kara, fight! Come on, Clark. Yeah, there you go. You recognize what this is. Oh, there it is. Wait, I mean, it's a good point. This is still his mind. He should have some degree of control over it, and this is also how he fights back against the Black Mercy. Yeah, okay, interesting. Yes, despite everything, despite the misunderstandings, despite what you think, you know what has been going on. You know the truth. Lois loves you. Jimmy loves you. You have people love you. Something that, whether you're Superman or someone watching, know that someone out there loves you. That is always so important. Always. Just forgetting that can lead us into some dark times, but remembering that can give you strength. So cheesy, but I love it. He's gonna use that moment. He keeps twisting. Come on, Clark. But I feel what's gonna happen. He's gonna get to that last interaction Clark and Lois had, and he's gonna use that. Yeah, it doesn't help that a whole group of interdimensional Loises actually tried to hurt him. It's starting to kind of find those chinks in the armor. Crap. Come on, keep recognizing. Yep. It was all leading to this. He'd fight back against stuff that he knows wasn't real. Worst part is, this was real. And the sad part is, you never know how your hurt is going to affect someone else. Lois was going through something, and it was a situation where they really needed to talk, but they didn't. Now Clark is going through something. Now he has that uncertainty. This is a moment that actually happened. Come on, Clark. Come on, man. Gotta see past this. Yes. Come on. Both of you gotta fight. Come on. Yes. Gotta break free. There we go. Oh, yes? You did it? Oh, crap. He's still being controlled. You're still in the Black Mercy, bud. Dang, it's just like the Black Mercy. Yeah. Giving him the life he never got to have. Sure enough. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, no. That's kind of hot, though. He needed a new body. Lois, I hope you have that kryptonite on you still. No. Oh, it is the machine who is Empire. That's an interesting bit of... the machine who is Empire. Interesting. Oh, no. Kara coming in clutch. Oh, boy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Going into a bit of how Krypton actually operates, which, honestly, if you've seen most more recent things when it comes to anything involving Krypton, you've probably know it. But yeah, Krypton got to a point where Kryptonians weren't even born. They were just genetically processed, modified, engineered to be as capable as possible. I wonder if, because usually the one thing they like to do is that Clark was an actual natural birth, but that's not always the case. I wonder. Jeez, wait. Kryptonians grew weak. Their weakness infected you. How? Because he feels a sense of compassion towards Kara. Some part of him cares, and he only sees that as a weakness. This is kind of messed up. Yeah, because he used that moment of vulnerability. Jimmy, I don't know if you want to do this, buddy. Oh, is it? It's hard Kara too. Oh, I didn't even consider that he could just... Wow. You know what? That's funny. Most villains don't ever usually think of that. It's like, okay, so I'm just gonna open a hole in the spaceship that I can just close whenever I want. Enjoy space. And they left the kryptonite behind. That's less than ideal. Oh, where did he go? Oh, his helmet's cracked too. Oh, hers too. Jeez, yeah. Oh, they made those modifications. It looks like Outlaw Star. Then you put the mechanical arms on. Once again, their modifications came in handy. Less than stellar, buddy. Oh, Black Mercy? In his mind? Wait, how do you know that would work? Yeah, that wouldn't be a Lois move if it wasn't incredibly stupid, reckless, and you don't know what's actually gonna happen. So, man, that scream was actually horrifying. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Brainiac Clark. Just kind of gotta hope that he's not heading for Earth. Yeah, I was really wondering, were they gonna go for this angle? Because usually in the Man Who Has Everything storyline, a villain called Mongol puts the Black Mercy, which is a plant, on Clark. And he sees a life he could have lived where he did grow up on Krypton. But usually it gets to a point where he's had a whole family, he has son, his wife, all that good stuff. But since this is a bit of a younger version of Clark, it kind of makes sense that we'd go and see the angle of when he was a boy and stuff like that. Because this would have been the point where he started to feel that difference, that alienation. Our version of Clark in this series isn't really at a point where he'd be thinking of things like families and stuff like that. And he usually has to get to a point to break free. But this series likes to go from the angle of, Clark needs a little help from his friends in a lot of ways, shape, or form, which I know probably pisses off plenty of people to no end, but I don't always mind that. It's the unfortunate thing about Superman is that you make him too capable and he has a less of a reason to have other people around him, but it's the other people around him that keep him a grounded character. It is his social interaction, his loved one, his relationship with the people around him. Even Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, especially Justice League, go back and watch Justice League. Superman gets his ass kicked in almost every episode. And you can even listen to the commentary by the people who created that series. They made it so that something usually takes out Clark, takes out Superman. He's injured, he's attacked, he's suffering. They did that a lot in Justice League because they kept needing to make it so that there were situations that Superman couldn't handle on his own. It's not just the thing of this series. True, even in a lot of other appearances, you have a team up with Batman, something incapacitates Superman. You have other series, usually there has to be something to incapacitate him to some degree. Even back in the day, when Superman was just starting out, Kryptonite was created as a way of making it so that other characters could have a moment. It's older, almost as old as Superman himself as a character. These plot lines of something incapacitates Superman to some degree, and his friends, his allies have to come in and help him out. Because even the strongest man alive needs a little help. Even the strongest man around has weaknesses. If you don't give him some weaknesses or vulnerabilities, as contrived as they may be, it really does come down to why does he need anyone else ever? And you can still play the angle of him wanting to fit in, having all this great power, yada yada yada, but, well, let's be honest, not everybody knows how to write that story competently enough. So for what we're getting, I enjoy it. I'm still very much enjoying this. I'm interested to see what'll happen next episode. How does Lois help Clark break free of this mental landscape? And I still love the idea of what helps someone get through a tough time is a little love, help, and understanding from the people close to them. I think it's worth its weight in gold, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Also remember to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the ride. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.